As always, gonna do a little test on the Twitch angle here. Speaking now, test the mic on this. Alright, there we go. Hey guys, Logan the Hedgehog here, and welcome to another Fortnite stream. In particular, in this case, being the finale, at least the final time you will see me playing Chapter 7 of Season 3 of Fortnite in particular. Since the season is coming to an end soon well, technically it's ending tomorrow, but the new season will start up on the Thursday. So I am planning to do another live stream on the season 4 when it drops, and boy, am I excited for that one for a few reasons. But I at least said that, to do one live stream here with chapter 3 of season 7, and just generally just do another live stream in general. Um, so what I'm going to do is again simply just play through some battle royale in the sewer build, but compared to the last couple of streams where I did skins in particular that came out when a certain collab dropped or whatever, I'm going to do it a little different here. That I'm going to actually I have a reel listed. I have a spin the wheel thing on my phone right now, specifically basing off my loadouts, and I'm going to spin the wheel and see which character will I get. So at the moment, just to give you a quick hint, I have over 137 characters across the entirety of my loadout saved here, which is all mainly a lot of collabs with a few original stuff here and there, but that's the thing here. So I'm going to spin the wheel right now and see which character will I get to play the first round with. Like, I'm going to keep this going for the whole live stream. So let's see, 92. So let's see who's number 92 in this regard. So let's see, 3, 7, 11, 15, 19. So let's see, 19, 23, 27, 31, 35, 39, 33. I really should have probably I should have probably counted how many the character. I should have probably put down the character name on this. Let's go back again. 3, 7, 11, 15, 19, 23, 27, 31, 35, 39, yeah, so it's 43, 47, 51, 55, 59, is it 60? God, I'm already losing track here. I'm kind of regretting the decision now because this decision did not pay off at all. I'm bad when it comes to counting after a while. Okay, one last time. Let's see. 7, 11, 15, 19, 23, 27, 31, 35, 39, 43, 47, 51, 55, 59. Fuck, that's how I get myself stuck. Fuck it. Let's see. 63, 63, 67, 71, 75, 79, 83, 87, 91. Okay, so Dappy. Let's say Dappy. Let's just go with Dappy on this occasion. Okay, I gotta fix that up later. Just make it by a character name, I guess, instead of a number instead. But yeah, it's just playing through the most felt the just playing through the season before it ends. Well, technically it ends tomorrow again, like I said, but technically the downtime for the next season comes out later on Thursday. So we'll see. But I just landed. You pushed me off. Wait a minute. Man, I got that Daffy Duck jar look already before I even hopped in and even moved. Damn it. This they're thinking they can beat me. Yeah, so next time when I do that list again, I gotta update it to contain names instead of numbers. It'll be easier to keep track of. But yeah, so with season 3 coming to an end, my thoughts on this season, because I haven't made another live stream since the Odyssey collab in particular. I know the last collab I kind of bought for the game really, at least up for this season, was the second SpongeBob wave of DLC, if it was content that also contained Ice Spice for her stuff related to the fourth SpongeBob movie, like the music video and all that stuff. So, legit, the only reason why I have a Ice Spice skin is purely just because of the SpongeBob movie stuff and having the Patrick sidekick. That's the only reason. So to me, I think generally the thing is about the season, I don't mind sprites initially, but after a while, I did kind of get sick of the sprites. There's just constant hunt for it. Like, it really did become like a chore to constantly keep track of the new sprites that dropped and making sure you get whatever missions and all that stuff. Like, I'd probably say I still have like over a good like 30 to 40 sprites I have yet to collect. And you know what? I don't care, because a lot of the sprites, generally speaking, for me, I did not really care for. So I did not see the point of doing that, to be frankly honest. But it might change just slightly a little bit with the next season, because from what has been revealed, a certain franchise of mine will be appear another particular favorite. Come here, buddy. Come here. You can't escape from. Oh, you got the shield bubbles. Hey, buddy. I think you're still up in the tree. I can still see you, unless you parachute your way down. Oh, there he is. you think you can hide? Right from me, and I'll take your little. I may not care about the sprites, but I'll still yoink them anyway. In fact, I don't even know if I have this sprite. Actually, I think this is the one sprite that's been in the game since the season, since launch, that I never got. Like, look at that. I never got that sprite before, and I just finally got it just before this whole thing ends. Wow, what luck is that for this, huh? Yeah, I don't know. The most I really heard about the sprite, because the main thing about the next season that, of course, a lot of people are looking forward to, is that it's a whole video game season in particular, and one of the franchises in particular that is coming with this new, coming in particular with this new season is a titular blue hedgehog named Sonic. Yeah, hard to believe. I'm going to get Sonic the Hedgehog in Fortnite now. It's insane to think that, that I'm living in a world where now there's a video game where Sonic, SpongeBob, Homer are in the same game. I've seen a lot of people saying hello to me in the chat. Hello. I'm just driving through my car right after a duck beer. I'm just crashing through shit. The Daffy Duck is making mayhem, as he normally would. But yeah, video game season tomorrow, later this week. With Sonic in particular coming out. Very excited for that one as well, having, Knuckles, Shadow, and Eggman, as well as the Tails. Because we recently just got a post from Fortnite showing off that Sonic is a part of the Battle Pass for the season, which also includes a Tails sidekick as well. So that's going to be exciting to see these two characters together. Hey Batman, I'm the Dark Knight. I'm the Duck Knight. Bitches. And I kill whoever that was. Like, Daffy Duck comes in for the kill when it's least expected. Yeah, so we know that Sonic's a part of the Battle Pass, while Tails is also a part of the Battle Pass within the Psychic system. So that is something to be looking forward to later on down the line, uh, I thought for one that was an NPC. I thought there was a person right there. I was like, no, that's just a lamppost. Uh, so that's something to look forward to later as a Sonic fan. That now I can officially have a second game to have Sonic and Homer being like my main skins. I don't even know if I got that or not, but I don't care. I'm just collecting it and just hoping for the best. Um, as well, we have other stuff too. You know, we got, what was it? Crash Bandicoot, Spyro, Kingdom Hearts, Persona. Let's see, what else was there? Mega Man. Mega Man, I don't know if I mentioned that one already. It's got some stuff with Pac-Man too. The new Pac-Man stuff. And also Kingdom Hearts and that Roblox horror game, the 99 Nights in the Forest or Woods or whatever you call it, with that deer thing. Still don't know why, the context of the game story, why Chino, like, I guess he's the main villain of the season, I guess. The whole chapter, I guess, now. I don't know why he looked at that deer monster thing from Roblox and say, yep, you're perfect to be within this villain team of mine, alongside with, Dr. Eggman. You know, it's kind of an odd pick. But I guess, maybe this Chino guy, he likes his, Roblox games, and I got a sniper rifle somewhere, so Daffy says, fuck, Buster, I'm leaving. You're here for my eternity. I don't know, I always wanted to tell Daffy, I just basically just do like Sylvester, because I can't do the spit. It was particular with the S's. This definitely feels like a Daffy Duck thing is just taking the Batmobile. Much like him back in action. He steals the Batmobile. I don't think that thing wanted. Oh, here we go. The thing didn't want to glide at first, but then it's like, oh yeah, I'm flying enough. I'm gonna glide. Beep beep. Let's leave. Let's leave that there. I'm sure Batman doesn't mind that I stole his beach buggy and we've left it there. Probably not. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to the gaming season. I am a bit concerned on certain elements towards it because the sprites are back, unfortunately. And while it is cool that I get to see, like, there's sprites in particular based on Sonic and Tails, which means, shit, I gotta go and collect that purely out of a Sonic, collection thing in the game. Because obviously I'm getting Sonic within the Battle Pass, which supposedly Sonic might be a Tier 1 in the Battle Pass. It's not confirmed exactly in order where the Battle Pass is going. But it seems like at the moment it could be possible that Sonic might be a Tier 1 Battle Pass thing in the game. I don't know yet about that, but if it is, well, at least I don't need to grind through the entire Battle Pass in order to get Sonic compared to, say, Bugs Bunny or Homer Simpson. Oh, hey, buddy. Hey, buddy! You didn't really quite shoot the duckbill right. You're no Elmer Fudd. Yes, so I don't know, I'm kind of glad I don't need to grind through the Battle Pass in order to potentially get Sonic in the game, if what's it's saying is true about him being the first tier of the Battle Pass. Because everything else related to the Battle Pass, with the next season, from what's been shown so far, yeah, Sonic and Tails are carrying it. Like, I'm a collab player, so that's probably why, like even with the last couple of seasons, like, at least you had, the Simpsons season out, like, all of that was collab stuff. Then you had, season 1 that at least had both the Bride from Kill Bill and Marty McFly from Back to the Future. But then you get, like, season 2 with Bugs, there's Arthur Clown. With Bugs, with Chapter 2's Battle Pass, and then you got the John Wick pen and ink style, which, by the way, I did that since my last live stream with the Simpsons Reload map, and I did do enough rounds to finally get the John Wick Simpson style skin for the pen and ink style, which means this is probably like the last day you probably can get that while this battle pass is active. If you haven't bought the battle pass already, like this might be the last time to actually get that for John Wick as well for the pen and ink style. Um, so, but yeah, it's kind of like I know some people are disappointed that you have to start like for a whole like gaming season theme like season that most of the collaborations people were looking forward to was all in the item shop. But I don't know, I'm kind of really kind of doing that. Like we have like how many franchises? We have Sonic, we have Persona, we have Tetris as well. I forgot to mention Tetris. We got Pac-Man, Crash Bandicoot, Spyro, 99 Nights in the Forest. There's so many collabs already like announced that I think realistically that putting it like a whole battle pass just filled with collab skins in that case would be kind of disastrous in terms of managing. Like I would hate to imagine how that one will go. So as much as it's annoying to say, that you may have to pay for the battle pass pay for like stuff like with Crash Bandicoot, Spyro, Joker, Sora in particular, and all that stuff. I think realistically, it's really the most you could do with that amount of franchises. That you have to make it all battle pass, all item shop stuff, and battle pass, and it compared to Sonic. So but that's just me being realist. That's just being me, who I am. So, again, I'm going to keep an eye on and see what will happen. Again, I'm planning to do a live stream for season 4 when it drops, preferably at the moment where I go into it blind. But I might take a peek to see how Sonic at least is just unlocked, because high priorities on my end on the Blue Blur, and getting him, as well as bringing Sonic to Springfield and doing a bunch of stuff too. Much like I did with Homer. With Homer 2 going to like Green Hills and running around the place. That's like high priorities for me on that result there with Fortnite now. Just bringing since of Lego Dimensions. The Lego Dimensions being the last time you saw Sonic and Homer be in the same game together, even if it's still like just a Lego version of the duo. And I think generally, like I know people have discussions related to how, say, the Sonic cast in particular were added to Fortnite in terms of their proportions, and how like they had to make a whole entire like comic to explain how exactly is Sonic, Shadow, and Knuckles getting added to Fortnite. And I think for the most part they do a good job at least explaining why they're in the game, but then also adding how. Like I think realistically, why could be anything at this point with the Fortnite. It's more so the how. Like how can you add those characters into the game? And I'm getting ordered everywhere. Everybody's coming in. Everybody's saying hello to Daffy Duck. I hit you with my gun. That's at least the main thing. I hit you with my gun. Before I died. I hit you with my gun. So yeah, I still liked how they explained, obviously, that Daffy Duck, not Daffy Duck, the Sonic Gang in particular is given the proportion change in their bodies and all that stuff. I'm kind of glad they have that. I think it's done well. Realistically, even with the exclamation they give on how exactly the Sonic cast is added to the game, I think realistically people are just going to do it anyway, just having it just be Sonic, Shadow, and Knuckles as is. Okay, so next spin, so it's number 18. At least this one is easy enough. So again, 3, 7, 11, 15. So Ripley. We're doing Ripley next. Going from Daffy Duck to Ripley next. what a switcheroo. Looney Tunes to aliens. Could be weirder. Weird things have happened for either both the Aliens and Looney Tunes franchises with crossovers and stuff. Um, on that front, anyways. But yeah, um, I don't know. I mean, I'm still looking forward to the gaming season anyway. To see what will come from it and just the like, what's the funny memes and all the stuff will come because realistically, if Sonic is going to be a part of the Tier One Battle Pass, like I feel like a lot of the lobbies are going to be filled with a blue hedgehog, bunch of blue hedgehogs running around the place. It's like Eggman's worst nightmare, having a whole bunch of Sonics around. I did see that it is like they're going to tie in with Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, which is no shock. Like we heard that they were collaborating with Sega to do something with Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. But I'm hopeful that they don't do some shit like make it where I'm trying to think of what I'm trying to say. Like make it like where you have to buy Sonic Racing Cross Worlds on the Epic Game Store to get like a skin. Like obviously I think people have said like obviously it's just for a limited time and then you just gotta wait a couple of days to then have something show up in the item shop as is without spending too much. Like I don't even know the last time Epic did that where they had require you to buy a game in order to get the skin based on that franchise in particular. Like I think technically I know Lego Batman got it, but it wasn't even like a skin. It was just a little uh, decorations or some form of smaller themed cosmetic that was Batman exclusive. But then after that, it was only for like a limited time. Like it did come out in the item shop like a few days later anyway. So realistically, like it's just more of an annoyance that you're gonna have some people going in like if they have like where like it's Knuckles, Shadow, or Eggman that you can unlock through buying Crossworld on the Epic Game Store. Well, there's going to be actual enough people out there that will buy it. Like even if they have the game already, in like I don't know, like with PlayStation or Xbox or Nintendo, like they'll still do it there. Really, speaking of which, Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, I'll be back to doing that again next week because that's when the next free DLC for the game will come out with Axel, I think, from Crazy Taxi. So again, I'm expected to do my typical videos for Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. As a result of that, just playing through. The Grand Prix mode online and the festival when it's active later. So at least that's what I'm planning to do later. I think that's like, I think beyond that, it's like, you have, yeah, I think there's like only have Amigo left, so Savage Amigo, and then the Avatar stuff, and then that's year 1 of Sonic Racing Cross Worlds finished. And it's all like year 2 stuff with Godzilla, Alien Gillian, and whatever other franchises that will be added. Most likely, Fortnite would easily be one of them. Fortnite's like, if we have this collaboration with Fortnite coming up with Sonic Racing, with Fortnite right now, what's the chances that later down the line? Do I have you already? It's hard to tell exactly, like with the sprites, which ones I have. Okay, oh, I have you already because that's that big ass like glow gives that away. I don't think I got you though. Do I do? I don't think I got you though. You look new-ish. You look newish. So you're going in my pocket. Trust me, these things are going to be expired anyway, so I might as well use all these portable extractors until the next season comes out anyway. Like it matters. The only ones I'd be paying attention towards is the ones from Sonic. Like, I probably saw a tweet or a post that said that there was actually a Bart Simpson sprite supposedly planned for the season, but they ended up scrapping it. Kind of disappointing. I mean, I was here telling my friends earlier that if they added a Homer Simpson sprite into the game, that would be the only time you actually see me actually like giving a shit about the sprites and making sure I got the Homer Simpson version of him. That's a sniper rifle. That. So actually, I want to see. Is this where? I want to see where was that. Oh yeah, don't worry. These Twitch chats tend to be so empty anyway that I'm so used to just talking to myself. Anyway, in this game, and I took too long. Because I did kind of screw up, and I took too long to with reloading there, so that's on me. I think I might gotta test YouTube. I gotta test YouTube next, with the live streaming, because I don't think Twitch is really friendly for me. At least Twitter. At least on YouTube, I got my massive subscriber count. I don't really have that with the Twitch. Okay, so next one on the wheel, here's 91, which I think since I did Daffy Duck just there, since he was 92, I think we're back to playing Looney Tunes again. So this time we're back with Bugs Bunny. We're back to playing Bugs. We're rounding it up back to Looney Tunes, aliens. Nah, fuck it, going back to Looney Tunes. uh, So main appeal, the new season coming out, bringing Sonic to Springfield, having like a game now in the year 2026 where Sonic and Homer can team up and SpongeBob is nearby Homer's side. That's all we need now is like a Smurfette sidekick or a skin or a Jenny skin to complete the Sonic and Friends 5 because I doubt Helda will ever be included in this game. It may be a popular Netflix show, and if there's Helda still gotten some decent amount of popularity to get like 3 seasons, multiple books, and a movie, but I don't think it's that strong enough to be included in Fortnite. At least, not what I can think of. Yeah, I wish, yeah, it's kind of a shame that these, at least, thankfully on your end, that you could at least wait until, what was it? Because I know the Simpsons miniseason stuff comes back like mid 2027, so I would say I think it'd be like early 2028. You could potentially get Bugs Bunny in the item shop when he returns from the unvaulting thing Fortnite's been doing. Because I think there is reports saying that uh, the season 1 of Chapter 6 Battle Pass stuff will be dropping in the item shop soon. For those who missed out on the season, so you can get stuff like Godzilla or Betamax in particular. You can get those 2 characters back in the item shop alongside with whatever original characters Fortnite decide to put in there too. But realistically, Godzilla and Betamax are probably the main 2 I see people really giving a shit about in terms of being added back. More so Godzilla. Uh, than anyone else, really. I think Godzilla is probably the one everyone's looking forward to the most of coming back if they missed out on him. Oh yeah, speaking of which, speaking about Looney Tunes, actually, now that now that I'm actually Bugs Bunny now, anybody will probably to say about being excited for Coyote vs. Acne later this week. I actually pre-booked my ticket for Coyote vs. Acne on this Friday because luckily for me, UK and Ireland gets to have that film a week early after before the US gets it. So I'll be able to watch Coyote vs. Acne later this week. This Friday, like I said. So I'm really, really looking forward to finally watching that film after everything that movie went through from Warner Brothers. And at least, thankfully, I didn't have to wait too long. I didn't have to wait until, like, 2027 to watch it, compared to, say, in theaters, compared to, say, something like, The Day the Earth Blew Up. I didn't have to wait too long, for Coyote vs. Acne compared to that film. I still have no idea why it took so long for The Day the Earth Blew Up to come out. as it did. So, okay, Bugs did not last too long. Daffy lasted longer than Bugs Bunny. What a shock. Okay, let's see. The next one on the list is 75. Let's see, 75. Again, I have to count. Say 3, 7, 11, 15, 19, 23, 24, 21, 35, 39, 43, 7, 51. Yes, this guy's 55, 59, 63, 67. Okay, so I might be probably wrong with that one. Right, 71. 75. Okay, well, 75. We've already found our 75, and that's Dwight. we're going for. We're going between Looney Tunes. We went from Looney Tunes to Aliens, back to Looney Tunes again, and now we're back to The Office. Which I think is funny enough because The Office is back on the item shop at the moment anyway, with the characters from the show. So I guess it's appropriate timing to play as an Office character for this game. I don't know. It's weird because I haven't watched Office. I haven't really, like, I've known obviously some memes related to the show. I watched like maybe like a small amount of clips from the show, some outtakes that are funny, but I never really sat down. Like, I think I only watched like the first episode or two of The Office on Netflix. And it's obviously like, of course, the US version, not the UK one with Ricky Gervais. Um, and I don't know, there's just something like I like what I like, so what I've seen from The Office, but I haven't really considered giving it a full watch in comparison to some other live action shows, or mainly a lot of animated stuff. So I don't know why. But still, we'll at least giving Dwight a play. What's funny, I recall now that his voice, the actor who plays him, in the show, plays Gargamel in the Lost Village Smurfs movie. So what of a connection these two have in in this little head of mine. Anyway, it's for taking its sweetest time. Let's see. Yeah, so it's like still a humongous amount of my sprites I have yet to unlock, and I don't really care, to be honest. I don't really care about collecting the remaining amount of sprites unless I'm just happen to come across it and goes, oh, I don't have that. Like, that should be the one thing they should have included with the sprites. Like, I know, like, you do the master thing and it'll able to tell you that you have it or not, but I kind of wished that throughout this whole season that they tell you which sprites you have already collected or not. Well, hi there, Linda. Because it was hard to tell exactly at certain points on what sprites I did collect from before and which ones I haven't. I don't know how some people were able to keep up on what sprites they had, unless they were just. I don't mean this unless they have that special autism interest that allows them to tell which sprite is which. Trust me, I have my autism interests too, so I'm not even saying that as an insult. I know my kind. I know what we are, so I'm sure somebody out there has that towards the sprites. Well, at least there's no summon cost, so at least if you lose a sprite, at least you can just say, "Alright, come back to my collection." What is it? Oh yeah, because I did play through the story moment thing on Saturday. I couldn't make a live stream of it or anything like that because of mainly it's just my sister's birthday was around that time, and I had enough time to at least just play it normally, but live streaming wise, not so much. So that's why I didn't do anything with that. But it was a fun moment at least. It was it was basic. At least it was fun to see. The game just outright confirm, like, oh yeah, here's Sonic, here's Mega Man, here's Pac-Man. Well, also we had Sonic and Pac-Man. Sonic and Tetris were already confirmed, and Pac-Man's like just getting more additional stuff, but from what I've been hearing, that I think he might get a sidekick treatment in the game, because realist. I don't know. I know some games have made Pac-Man like wear a mech suit or something to like fighting games. Like Street Fighter game or like some like guest star appearances in games. They make Pac-Man wear control a mech suit of some kind to allow him to have some form of physical attribute to his move set. So I know that much. But I say with Fortnite, they're probably going to keep him. Come on, Dwight, you can jump out the window, Dwight. There you go. See, maybe it was just the wrong window. Maybe it was just a bit too skinny. It was a bit of a skinny window. Unless you're just too big for the window. Either way, like we'll go through it one way or another. But at least it was nice to have like Mega Man confirmed at least. Like I haven't even played. I tried playing a few Mega Man games. Like I know the appeal of it is that it's hard as balls and it's meant to be difficult. But for me, at times, playing hard games just isn't for me because I like to relax. I'm one of those people that when you say you play video games to relax, I meant that. I mean, I actually play games that are easy enough to play and doesn't require much to stress me out. Okay, no. Dwight, outside. It's the Usher. It's. I don't know who that is, but kill him. Come on, Dwight. Shoot. Do you not learn how to use guns in your show? Yeah, do you not use guns in the office? I mean, you have probably done some weird shit in your show. As far as I know. I mean, you're hitting people with a brush, like a brush as well. So that probably tells you you probably have done some shit that's weird. But for sitcom standards, anyway, to be like as popular as you are. I was just seeing that there's that old tumbleweed just going. But as the tumbleweeds are scared of Dwight, they don't not like the Dwight. Again, I don't know much about it to know. Like, the most I know about Dwight is that he is canonically, like, supposedly one of the crazier characters of the show, with his interests and what he thinks and says. As far as I know about The Office. Obviously, I know about something about the face mask thing he has, which Fortnite does include as an edit style, so I know it's obviously a reference to the show, but beyond that, I don't really know much else in terms of the character and his personality. Oh, hi, Starfire. Yeah, you want to see Dwight versus Starfire? Well, Dwight just killed her right there and then. The DC universe is fucked. Or mainly the Teen Titans is fucked. Isn't she, like, considered the leader of the Teen Titans, even though Robin's kind of, like, the one taking the most responsibility in the series? Well, depending on what version of Teen Titans, I guess we're talking about. If it's like the Go version of Titans, no, Robin has no respect in that show, and I don't even like the only thing about Teen Titans Go I know is the movie. I haven't watched a single episode because I'm not one of those people that like even I don't really care about Teen Titans as is. I don't even really watch the original Teen Titans show. All I know is, like, I'm not one of those people that hate watch the Go series either, when you had everyone and their mother back in, like, the early 2010s were, like the mid-2010s after a while, how many people were making countless videos on, oh, this show sucks, they disrespect the fans, and the old Spooderman. The old Spider-Man. And I took his gloves. Do you want to see Dwight man? I kind of wish there was a sexual. Oh, damn. Oh, Linda. Okay, goodbye, Linda. I don't have shields. I'm not gonna fight you, Linda. You're scary. Dwight's scared of Linda. Confirmed. This is a part of my Office X Bob's Burgers crossover fanfiction. Dwight's scared of Linda. mean, what do you, I mean, what would he even be scared of when it comes to Linda? Over positive attitude? I don't know. At least I can. I did left my shotgun behind, so I better collect one. And here comes Sippy. I got jump scared by Tin Man over here. Oh, it's probably a bot. With a username like that, that definitely felt like a bot-like name. We just need to... okay. Buy some shotgun ammo as well. Ah, shit. Wrong thing. This one. Yeah, SpongeBob, laugh. Laugh of Dwight needing a drink to survive this game. Survive the Fortnites with Dwight. While he becomes Spider-Man. Yeah, I didn't really bought the Spider-Man stuff, to be honest. Like, outside of the Spider-Man emote with Spidey, I wasn't really quite interested in buying in with that whole collab. So, no Peter Parker, no Punisher, no Hulk, nothing. Even though I still like the movie. I still like the Spider-Man movie. Oh yeah, this was the area I was trying to look for. The gaming cartridge area. It has the Mega Man and Sonic Tetris crossover teases. Still a cool thing to see, like the fact that we could just run around here and just see the tease for Sonic, especially the Eggman variant of the Sonic image. I'm trying to go up on the blocks without getting spotted or shot. Come on, give me the Eggman picture, come on. Okay, no, that's the regular Sonic picture, but we'll let that pass as long as no one shoots me within the next 5 minutes or so. And hey, it makes it look like Dwight's doing the extraction from Mason Digital Circus. This is what happens. The Wiffle Milfin, whatever the company's name is in the show, is going bankrupt, and he's extracting over that thought. Again, this is coming out of someone that knows nothing about The Office. Alright, fine, no Eggman. There's no Eggman. It's all in imagination. There's no such thing as an Eggman. It's all fake. There's something weird or just looking at Dwight and he's just doing a Spider-Man pose like, I'm Dwight! Muffin Mifflin! Ooh. I wish there was like some of the things that allows you to shoot webs at somebody. Okay, let's see. Is that Octavia, whatever her name is? You're not taking... oh, you're one of those with self-reviving bitches. Like, that's the thing, out of everything with Fortnite in particular, that whole, thing with the self-reviving, to be honest, it's one of the most useless things in the game, because unless you're like, there's really a chance of you actually using the self-revive, because the moment you're down, someone will just run up to you anyway and just go, oh, you're down. You know, there's no point. There is no point of it. Why couldn't it, funny enough, why couldn't it not be like the Kenny tokens when the South Park motif was around on Fortnite? Because at least with the whole Kenny token, it had a whole thing where you had to die first and then it'll automatically revive you. Like, yeah, it's like, the only setback is you were teleported somewhere else, but at least you know when you died, you were able to come back in the game again. Like, why couldn't it not be like that? Because the normal self-revive thing, again, so you see someone having the self-revive being taken, you know, knock someone down, they go, oh, you have the self-revive. Alright, let me just, like, unless you're in a squad thing or whatever, like, then your teammates can come in and take care of the guy that was causing shit for you, then... like, see, like, look, what's the point? Well, you could just do that. Like, just go, oh, there he is, just laying there. Let me just go cop. Let me just pop him in the head real quick. Like, it's the most useless, the most useless addition Fortnite's ever done. Okay, let's see what I get now from spinning the wheel this time. Number 5. I think I kind of know who number 5 could be. Okay, no, it's not Homer. We're now going to The Simpsons. We're now going as Krusty. I would have laughed if it went to Homer, because I've already been a Homer main skin as is. I mean, technically, you can say this is Homer in a Krusty costume. This is him when he was pretending to be Krusty and taking all the glory of being Krusty for, before Fat Tony and the gang needed their loan of $48. Oh, and there's Peter Griffin. I still wish Peter Griffin was added in some form of way, because it does. I have every single adult animated program from Fox, and it feels so empty without Peter Griffin. Like, I don't even care if it's like, obviously, like you had to pay for it, like an individual skin where he's fat. Just give me Peter. I want Peter in some form of way. Oh well, at least there's He-Man over there. Hey, I think actually, I think He-Man is in the item shop at the moment. No, we can do that one music video that makes us freeze for a second before we start dancing, like that. I was thinking pull Black Dynamite. I think that's what it's called. At least Krusty looks like he's hitting it. He's like, oh yeah, I love that chat. I love that shit. It reminds me of the club. Just don't ask what happened on last Friday night. I don't like to remember what I did when I was drunk. Looking. So yeah, like I said earlier, I got the John Wick version of the Simpsons version of the John Wick skin from the reload map. Surprisingly, that was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Like, I think out of all the main missions, I want to say I can't tell honestly. I know there was one mission related to the past that it did cause a little bit of annoyance to me. When it was in the reload map, but to be regularly honest, when I'm trying to think about it, I'm like, I cannot remember. I cannot remember exactly what was the hardest. I think the hardest one was actually all the stuff I did in regular Battle Royale, because I kind of thought some parts of some bits of the crest line was like you could only do in reload, but then it goes like, oh no, you can only do some of them in Battle Royale, because some of the missions could only be done in Battle Royale, like the defeating the bosses. And I'm like, because I was kind of going myself going, Reload doesn't have bosses, so how do they expect me to complete this bit when Reload in general doesn't really have much of a bosses? And then it's like, oh no, you can still do it in regular Battle Royale. It doesn't have to be just Reload. So at least that made it a little bit easier to get that done. I think probably I think it was either between I think it was the getting kills with the John Wick sprite, or the maxing out. I think that was it. The maxing out on the John Wick sprite. I think that one was probably the most frustrating thing, because obviously when you lose the John Wick sprite, that kind of means then you don't really have the opportunity to gain the XP back that you gained throughout the round, so you kind of have to go back then and try and get it started from scratch. Unless you do like certain strats where you do that the one item that automatically gives them a level, and it trick that somehow, but also by having a lot of gold around the area to get it. That was like that kind of made the strat a little bit easier on my end. But yeah, I think that was probably the most annoying part on the John Wick sprite. John Rick Simpson skin at least, because I always am glad that they did not include ending like win in the Simpsons Springfield reload, because that's like that was been like one of the hardest things to do. Like I've only been lucky that I got 2 wins on that mode, and I think I did it once when I was playing with a bunch of friends when we were all doing our own uh separate thing. I did it and I felt like holy shit! I did the impossible. I com I com I survived Springfield. Crusty smell, people below. Crusty salesman. Hey, 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 do you have any money? I don't even know what musician that was. I can't even tell if that was like a like a actual celebrity skin, or that's just like one of your typical animated type of cell shaded skins. I cannot tell. It's either way Krusty wanted their money and their drugs. Hey, you got some of that, you have some of that cocaine. Krusty really needs that shit right now. Krusty's really going through the deep end, and he's trying to forget about something he did. So, the better the drugs, the better the better the memory loss will be. Jesus, whoever that came down here really caused enough fucking damage. Oh, now we're in the disco area. Again, it'll be funny to look around going through Green Hills with certain characters. Again, like imagine like Homer Simpson running through Green Hill. Like technically Homer, Krusty, and Bart have already like that's their second time going to Green Hills because of the Lego Dimensions game. Which, yeah, I was one of those people. Like, I didn't initially bought Lego Dimensions initially at first. Not because I didn't like Lego games, I do. I just thought it didn't really have as much to get me in particular, but then they announced the second wave, and then there was Sonic, and I'm like, shit. Now they got me. They got Sonic, and the fact that it was the first time ever I could bring Sonic and The Simpsons together with my special interests with Sonic and Friends and autism as is. Look, sign me up. So that's why. That's why I got Lego Dimensions, and yeah, I had fun bringing Sonic to Springfield. I had fun bringing Homer to Green Hills, and I love the lines. I love the line they gave where, Sonic confused Homer's Eggman, and then of course Roger Craig Smith doing the Sonic reference that the Simpsons made with Sonic. It's just like, just take it. Like you gotta think, like did Sega approved of that? Like, okay, we can make you guys do unique interactions with these other characters. We can allow you to do the reference that they made towards Sonic in the show with Bart Simpson in particular. I wonder how many. I wonder as well, like how many people will actually like do stuff like that, like do like these Lego Dimensions callbacks with Sonic and The Simpsons and the other franchises that Lego Dimensions had, like with Adventure Time. Adventure Time. Let's see, Adventure Time DC, obviously. Now it's Ninjago too. I said Ninjago went away because Ninjago was a part of Lego Dimensions, so that would be one of the franchises they would probably reference. I'm trying to think what other franchises. Scooby-Doo. Like Scooby-Doo obviously would be Back to the Future 2 as well. I keep trying to think what other franchises have been included in that was in Lego Dimensions that's in Fortnite now. I can't really think of it. I can see somebody facing against the boss. The old gorillas. Huh? Hey, it's me. Yeah, the fucking guy brings this shit in my end. Oh yeah, there's another one in the collection. Plus the ain't involved in your shit. Krusty is not a part of your shit. Might as well. I don't think I got this, and if I do, so be it. Okay, nope, I did not. So this is where I suddenly collect sprites out of nowhere. Ooh. Krusty, what happened? Why you... Oh no, it's lagging. It's not a good sign when it starts lagging on my end. Damn it, Krusty, this is the worst time to start lagging when we just got another little special type of sprite, even though I don't really give a shit about it. Krusty wants it because they gave out some dust, if you get my drift. Yeah, Krusty, you keep that shit to yourself, buddy. I'm not interested in what type of drug activity you're into. Off me. Cause I can do the Krusty laugh. Like I think my Krusty voice. Well, I think it helps. Like Krusty already is a very nasally, hard character to voice anyway. But with Krusty, you know what I can do is laugh. Normal speaking Krusty voice kind of varies. Like it sounds like he has has some form of throat cancer or something like that from like smoking too much. But yeah, speaking of which, I haven't actually talked about it yet, because I've been busy playing. Yeah, I've seen all the stuff with the second Simpsons movie. So I'm very excited for what is coming out with that movie. Um, it's kind of insane to think that The Simpsons is like the only like major 2D animated movie coming out now. At least in terms of America wise, because like obviously Japan is still making like how many anime series movies in particular. But at least for America, I think The Simpsons. The Simpsons is the only one I can think of that is being out from a major studio. Okay, so now we picked 55. So again, I think the 55th option. Let's go again one more time to see 7, 11, 15, 19, 23, 27, 31, 35, 39, 43, 47, 54. So yeah, Velma. Okay, so we go over Velma. So, okay, so just in case we're keeping track, we went from Looney Tunes, Aliens, back to Looney Tunes again, The Office, The Simpsons, and now to Scooby-Doo. This is getting weirder. I'm still here. When it comes to collaborations with Warner Brothers, I'm one of those people still waiting for Tom and Jerry to be included. Like, yeah, I know Itchy and Scratchy is in the game as is already, but come on, if we got if we got Scooby-Doo and the Looney Tunes here alongside with, stuff like Adventure Time, Friday the 13th, Samurai Jack, Game of Thrones, like, why not? Why not include Tom and Jerry in this? Like, yeah, make Tom the playable skin and make Jerry a sidekick or a backbling. I'd say Jerry actually, then Jerry might actually work better nowadays as a sidekick. Because originally, my main thought when it came to Tom and Jerry being included in Fortnite is make Jerry a backbling. Because at least there you got the little guy on your back and you can still do some silly shit, on your back. But now, yeah, you can just have Jerry just appear as a sidekick and run around the place. It fits the character. It fits him in terms of size proportions. So, that's, I'm still waiting out for it. I think it is teased. I think the leaks did say it is happening. That it is a Tom and Jerry collab coming down the line. I'd say probably, I don't know, because I don't know what other video game companies will probably do something with the gaming season. Because all we really know is like we have Sega, we have Sega, we have Capcom obviously because they did Resident Evil and Street Fighter. What else? We have Namco with Pac-Man. We have Disney, of course, with Kingdom Hearts, because Disney was, it is Disney. They're going to collaborate with Fortnite and make a bunch of stuff anyway. Let's see what else was. I don't know who. I can't even tell what the copyright on the 99 Nights in the Woods game is. I can't even tell because I mean, technically it's from full Roblox, but technically it's still from a different game, some other development crew, apparently. I don't know. Um, so yeah, but the thing is, I don't know how to, all I know is that we won't expect Nintendo characters to be in the game anyway, because Nintendo's never comfortable having their characters on other people's development. You're smart. You can, alright, fine. I tried doing it in the proper way, Velma, but you're just making it you're making it too difficult. Uh, but then Nintendo isn't really one of those companies that likes when having their games on other people's consoles because exclusivity is still a thing for them. So the idea of seeing Nintendo characters in Fortnite is definitely on the unlikely scale. Apparently, there's something with PlayStation that's been changed that means they can't bring back some characters, like no Kratos, no Nathan Drake, no whatever her name is from Horizon Zero Dawn. None of those. So if we're like looking for like I don't know if we're I don't know what that means. Then it means like no Ratchet and Clank, no other like major PlayStation characters in particular can be included in the season, which kind of sucks. Outside of Sonic, I was one of those people that say like the most I could say is I would like Ratchet and Clank to be in the game. I mean, Ratchet and Clank use enough weapons as is, so it'd be perfect to include in Fortnite. So, but apparently we can't even get that with Ratchet and Clank because Sony it really just has it out to make everybody's life hell lately. Given what their latest business decisions have been lately with with stuff like no physical discs after 2028, after 2027 is over and 2028 begins. Bleeding, purchased digital films and TV shows off your PlayStation accounts. Is that like that you still pay for it? Like, it'd be one thing if it was a license thing, but it feels like now it's just little PlayStation, just like Sony's just there, like, I hate your guts. I hate your guts, and I'm going to take everything away from you. Because remember, they say they were deleting, like, delisting certain games now. So it was like, oh yeah, this is the future of gaming that Sony wants because they don't want you owning games anymore. They want you to just pay for a license, basically. They want you to pay for a license, and then after that, when the time comes to, renew it, time to get rid of it, they'll be like, okay, I'm sorry, you can't play this anymore. What? I'm still playing it. I'm still playing the game. Not anymore, you're not. not anymore, you're not. We're pulling this shit out of the plug. But we still like your money. And the thing is, I'm a PlayStation player, so unfortunately, it's just one of those things where, like, obviously, I'm kind of screwed over. But hey, like, in fairness, Xbox isn't really any better with their decisions, and Nintendo at the moment with the key card thing, not as bad with things are going with Sony, but it has been a thing that hasn't gone well with certain people either. So just the unfortunate nature of video games, and just felt just the nature of physical media and all this stuff too. Given how Disney, it seems how Disney doesn't want to release their own movies on their own DVDs anymore, so they're like, here, Sony, you guys take it. You release our films for us. And even then, like, what's the chances that Sony can pull that shit with DVDs? What's the chances they can pull that shit with DVDs as well? That they could go like, oh yeah, you're not even allowed to own DVDs anymore. But, digital only. I hate the gaming industry at times. I just hate the industry in general, the way it's going. So much longer. Oh, I was going to say so much longer to break through this wall. But then reality kicks in. This is why Velma should never drive the Mystery Machine. Why do you think Fred does it? Why do you think Fred does it? What, Shaggy. At least Shaggy somewhat knows how to... Is this door made of... What's this door made of? Come on, break... This... It's not even causing that much damage. It's got like 6 damage. And, okay, we know the Bat Boogie's one weakness. Doors. Or whatever that type of door is. It's apparently too strong for it. I think somebody might be underground. Will I break through everything? I'm gonna park my car. Oh, hi there. Oh, hi. I just remembered killing you, one of your friends with Krusty earlier. You know, I'm not, like, I know about gorillas, but I wouldn't know who's who, so I'm like, oh yeah, I killed one of your friends with Krusty earlier in the last round, so, Velma's just finishing the job. Everybody else in the gorillas dies. Oops, somebody is shooting from that end. I don't even know who that is, but they will die in my hands, but they ain't going invincible. I don't really know more useless effects, but they still leave your outline. They still show your outline when you go invincible. So it's like, what's the point of showing that I'm invincible when my outline is still like shown? And the most that does is just like makes me somewhat transparent, but that's about it. Velma's having enough of this. She's out. She's out for blood. And she sends blood down below. Hi, Tickle Rick. Was out for blood. That tickle blood to be exact. As well as a bot name, Lucky Ladybug. That is a fake name, I don't know what is. And there we got a rabbit. And not the Bugs Bunny rabbits. Like you ain't that rabbit. Okay, might as well maxed out. I might as well do as much as I can with the maxed out sprites while I can. Ooh. Congratulations, you jumped me, but I still killed you. You can't kill Velma. Velma's immortal. Well, unless you count HBO Max, which in that case, kill that bitch. kill that version of her character that people hate. Taking the idea of an adult animated Scooby-Doo series and making it absolute dog shit. It's so weird how those, like, outside of that new Netflix TV series for Scooby-Doo later, it's kind of weird how Scooby-Doo has kind of been quiet as a franchise lately. Like, technically you got, you know, Fortnite, you got the Dead by Daylight collab that's in the works as well, but, you know, we haven't really gotten any real, like, I know there's that new anime Scooby-Doo series that's in the works, but generally speaking, you know, outside of Velma, there hasn't really been anything else with Scooby-Doo in a while. Kind of weird to think about. Now that even compared to Looney Tunes and Tom and Jerry, where we still get movies out of those three. You know, every so often. You know, with Coyote vs. Acme, the day the Earth blew up, and Tom and Jerry with Forbidden Compass. It's kind of weird how Scooby-Doo hasn't gone ending since new movies since 2003, 2023 with the Crypto Superdog crossover movie that I talked about once in my films of 2023 list. Yeah, this one's kind of, I mean, it's already going to run out of gas anyway. I might as well blow that bitch up. Might as well piss Batman off. I blow up his car. Or his boogie at least. So don't need... You're a rich Batman, you could just pay for another one anyways. Do I have you? I'm losing... I don't know. I'm starting to lose track of what sprites I... Whoa! Lily. Hey, at least let me do my sprites first. Hang on. Okay, no, I did not have that one. Thank you for at least letting me have my sprite first. Where the fuck you are? I didn't even check what skin that was. I thought for a moment I was about to say Agent Stone from the Sonic movies. how the fuck do you get in here before Sonic and everyone else does? Switch my guns around. Is Velma the strat? I was joking when I said Velma was immortal. Apparently I'm doing well enough here at the moment. Velma might be the key after all. I'm losing. Do I even have you? Okay, I'm losing track of what sprites I have. I can't even do this while being underwater. Oh wait, you'll go in my collection, and if I do have you, damn. Okay, why are they all bringing these out now when I'm just about to end the season? Seriously. Maybe it's now my memory actually kicking in and just going, oh yeah, I don't have you, or nah, what am I kidding? I wouldn't be doing it otherwise if I would have done it. So I'm still like, do I have you? Oh, I do. Okay, never mind. I wasted it. Oh well. I don't give a shit. Someone was just around here somewhere. I pick up the blue chest at least, providing that no one snipes me from above. No, well, good on my end. Let's just use this. Oh, here we go. Somebody is around here somewhere. Come on, Velma. Sense it. Oh, aha, there they are. There they are, right above. Hang on, I'm gonna get there eventually. I'm just, Velma's not good at jumping. Okay, I did miss. That one that was on me, I did miss that shot. If I ever aimed so slightly, I would have gotten them in the head, but I was a dumbass and I did not. I did not get it. Shit. Well, at least Velma, you did well enough to last as long as you did. Let's see. Next up on the spinny wheel. Number 100. Okay, let's see who's number 100. Oh, yeah, now I got the cube sprite thing on my thing because I collected it. Oh yeah, no, it's the wrong way. Okay, let's see, 100. So if Velma was 95, 100 would be... Wait, no, Velma was 55, wasn't she? 55, so 59, 63, 67, 63, no, 61. Hey, he was 65, 90, 69, 730, 77, 81, yeah, 85, 89, 93. So I want to say I guess it's Diva. Diva is number 100. Okay, so now we've gone from Scooby-Doo to Overwatch. Don't ask me why I even bought the Overwatch skins. I don't even play Overwatch. Maybe it was just because I needed some more priority with my gaming collabs, I guess. That's more or less probably why I did it. It was just like, here. Because again, I don't even play Overwatch normal. I never even played Overwatch. We'll probably see these characters return in the gaming season as well, alongside with Master Chief, Lara Croft, what else? Well, Pac-Man again, but also the Scouts. I think the Scouts are coming back too from Peak. Since the cover art does show them in the back, so most likely that's where we're going at. There's Springfield Peely, always never away from me. I always hate looking at Springfield Peely that isn't the Professor Frink skin. Why can't they just be the Professor Frink's Peelys? Springfield Peelys in particular. You know what? Fuck it. I'm losing that opportunity, and I'm missing it. I think I heard somebody was coming after me. Hitting that banana from afar. Seems to be doing the trick. I haven't actually gotten that battle. I was just thinking about it. I haven't gotten that the battle bus victory thing in a while. Where suddenly the battle bus will just appear in the map, and you have to make sure you're on top of the battle bus to claim the victory royale. I haven't had that in a while. So, like, I know I think it's still around. I think, but just haven't seen it in a while. Unless it's just like a group thing. I don't know. I have no idea, but let's just do our best with Diva, while even from here she's showing her ass. Really showing off the one asset of Overwatch that people care about. So you got it yesterday. Yeah, just more rare. This, I mean, yeah, I guess it makes sense on why. You know, and I think it's one of those decisions some player. Oh, okay, that person probably lagging. I'm not. That person might have been lagging or a bot, but you know what? Sometimes you sometimes gotta take the cheap shot, and kill someone when they're just running in space. Yeah, it makes sense. I haven't again. Probably explains why it's more rare to have it actually happen because it was when it was added, it was fairly common for it to suddenly just go, okay, battle bus time. Whoever gets left behind's a dumbass. Or you got a shockwave grenade by someone else just suddenly going, this is mine to claim. Despite the fact that's the whole point of the thing is that multiple people can win it. It's pretty much the nature of Fortnite anyway, where people just go, I'd like to do it because I like to ruin the fun for everybody else. That's more or less the main gist there. Oh yeah, this was the second one. If I can keep the first one around. If leave the second first leave the first one around. Well, you know, so why do I need this bush? I don't need the bush. I am the bush. I am the master bush of them all. I don't even know what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So that's what I'm thinking too. There was just because it was added that they were willing to do more with it. Let's see, just screw you, buddy. Accused by I don't know. I lost track of what I have and what I don't have. Yeah, it probably makes sense because like whenever they do add something new, they do tend to try and make it appear more often. But then after a certain point, they're like, okay, now we're just going to lower that amount. Unless you're like the Simpsons reload map, which in that case they had to like change that twice to end the rotation because people just only cared about the Springfield map. They legit did not care at all of the other maps. Like they even have it now where essentially if you want to play any other maps that isn't the Springfield map, you have to go unranked because unranked is just it's just only the Springfield map. You can't not go anywhere else unranked until they'll decide to remove Springfield altogether off the rotation. On one hand, like that must it shows that people, again, despite the initial people throwing the idea away and all that stuff because well, most likely the Star Wars season didn't help, gave off good impressions. But think about that, like how the Sims, people had little expectations for the Simpsons map or the Simpsons collab in general, only to become like probably one of Fortnite's most popular seasons in like years, probably. And it is because of the Simpsons out of all of franchises. So, now with this reload thing having it where it's like, okay, we're going to change the map. No, we want Springfield only. Oh shit. Okay, well, we're making it Springfield only then. But we're going to change it later. No, what part of we only want the Springfield map do you not understand? Fine, we'll keep it Springfield for unranked. But if anyone else, for those who do want something else than Springfield, you gotta go to ranked. There's probably enough players out there that goes, fine by me, I'm fine being unranked for Springfield. But I do kind of wonder if like all the John Wick, like obviously now because like I said, you have to get this, you have to get the John Wick pen ink style to then get like the Simpsons version of of the character. So it's like I'm wondering, like, will they actually remove the? Okay, this is getting dangerous. Fuck you, Robin, you boy wonder asshole. No wonder why I played Wii. No wonder why I killed Starfire earlier. Probably get rid of this Mickets. Shit. Oh shit. Okay. I didn't mean to actually I didn't mean to get rid of my water so fast. Dream Cube Sprite. Again, I'm losing track of what sprites I have and what I don't have. So I'm just gonna switch you around. Just hide away in the bushes while I can hear somebody gun blasting it away. Don't mind me. I'm just diva. I'm just collecting. I'm a diva, baby. Just leave me be. And I don't know how much these I have, but I get rid of them while I have a chance. Yeah, I got that one already then. I kind of forgot if I did or if it showed the crown on the thing or not, but fuck it. I'm not concerned. I'm just here just collecting whenever I can collect. Yeah, I'm just thinking about like I said, with the upcoming season. Like, the only sprites I'll give a shit about when they drop is the Sonic ones. You know, with Sonic and Tails, where I think the Sonic one allows you to run super fast like Sonic, while the Tails one allows you to glide. You know, obviously well, it glides, but it glides like in the way Tails would normally will let you fly type of way. I'm not spitting. I'm fine that way. You know, I'm kind of at least glad the gold thing changed, because there was a point in time where, before they changed how the gold works, I was like hoarding out like maximum gold, and it would be only when in like certain moments where they actually use the gold. So at least I'm kind of glad that, like, as annoying as it is to lose the gold at the beginning of the round, at least it's like, here, with no limit, you can have as much gold as you want, you can spend as much as you want. Just obviously, whatever amount you had up to that point when you win or lose is gone. It's like, fair played. There, as far as the trading system goes. Let's see, I wonder if we can actually get this thing to drop. See, might as well. I'm near my car. I'm near my car in case something happens. It could be possible, but at least at the moment, I'm taking the chance and running it. Which makes it probably go boring gameplay, but that's the normal sprite hunter way, I guess. Again, for someone who does not give a shit about sprites, this whole thing is ain't going. Yeah, exactly. Having the gold is use it or lose it. Yeah, it's kind of like one. It's crap. Just as I did it. Okay, fine. Come on, fuck it. If I'm going to die, at least this guy's going to be in the basket. Be gone, me. At least I have nothing else. Like, put the little bastard in somewhere. Okay, I had him already. Never mind. Jeez, this guy's fucking desperate. This guy's fucking desperate. Ring around the rosy. Bastard. It's ring around the dummy, ring around the dummy, ring around the dummy, oh, that is a dummy dums. I'm saying it to not swear, to say certain words. Wow, okay, so I did the spin. We're on the little last number. We're literally, okay, no, so it's actually 134, so that'd be Odious. We're going back to Odious, is that right? No, that's 305, so, okay, no, we're going to Batman. We're going now with Batman next. So, again, this is kind of this weird, I mean, I can't wait to put the thumbnail for this one up and how many random skins I'll just place on top of the thumbnail for the YouTube version of this. So I'll probably, let's see, depending on how long this goes, I might do, let's see, either 2 1, 2, or 3 more rounds, probably. Let's see, there's He-Man again. Ariana Grande. Some footballer I don't give a shit about. If that's even a footballer, it could be a YouTuber, I don't know. I don't give a shit. Either one way or another. Batman doesn't use guns, except for Fortnite. Then it's all fair play. See, there's a bunch of people all over the place. Nothing personal. I'm just doing it for funny. Oh, they're pissed. I was like, you fucking ruined my dojo. It's your dojo right there. You want to see a woman fly? I bet, man. I bet women fly. You make them fly, you make them spit. Well, you ever heard of COVID? Batman, don't tell me you're the reason that happened. Well, I had a soup, and it was delicious. You're human, you don't even... That's not how that works, Batman. You're still human. I'm 1% bat. 1% bat my ass. It's like saying that the Joker's your father. Joker's my father? Fine. Oh, shut up, Batman. This is a weird Batman fan fiction if I'm telling it. Master Wayne. Master Wayne. The Joker is your father. What? No. How can be my worst enemy be my father? No, considering how much stuff happens with DC nowadays, and hey, can't be weirder than that Harley Quinn fart comic. That is still a weird thing to see become a thing at all. And I guess we are really giving the people with fetishes a lot of material. Just don't ask them to be around the place. Let's see. I wonder. Whoa! This guy was like, Batman. Batman. I double eliminate people. Oh my god, I'm a monster. I kill people. No, Batman, don't worry. These are digital players. They don't count. Are you sure? I think I felt blood in my hands right there. No, that's just sweat. That's just sweat from their foreheads. Okay. Batman can get a deal with that. Good. There we go. See, Batman. I'm going. Was it going to Moe's? Okay, so she's going for the flaming Moe. I was like, hey, Harley, you want some of that flaming Moe? Yup, yeah, Moe, I need that. You need that flaming Moe's for the gas. But hey, as long as you keep it clean, I guess. At least don't be smell like Barney. I'm just drinking out of gasoline. Is he okay? No, he's really hitting the gas. He's really hitting at the deep end. See, over here, another bunch of shiny shots. It's not far from me. Batman will solve the murder. What murder? Just haven't even been a murder yet. Yeah, the murder I'm about to commit. Let's see who it is. Let's see, it's Ratatouille. That Remy. And Ninja. That's not Ninja. He's not. That guy has green hair. You killed someone with green hair. He has blue. I'm colorblind. Like most bats. Okay. Batman hit his face in the concrete wall. It hurts. Oh, I see you going for this. I see you going for the surgery, Batman. Yes, it's a fun one. They like surgery. Weird flex, but okay. Each their own, Bruce Wayne. Each their own. Weird as it is for Batman. I do kind of wonder if they will add like non-video game skins for the gaming season, because when Fortnite does like make full dedicated seasons of a certain collaboration, I want to open that. I don't want the purple. What? When they do like certain specific collaborations, they don't really tend to release stuff that's not related to the theme. Like I know the Star Wars mini season, as far as I know, I think all the new stuff that was added to like that wasn't original Fortnite material was all Star Wars stuff. I know the Simpsons one was a bit different because they added well Tyler the Creator, but also Stranger Things to tie in with the finale of the series. So it does make me wonder if the gaming season will have like certain collaborations that aren't video games, like because again, Tom and Jerry, like I said, they're still like one of the potential franchises that could be included in the game down the line. So who's to say that that could potentially happen down the line? I mean, yeah, I guess it's true that it isn't a mini season, so there would still be a decent amount of non-gaming collabs throughout the season. Like, but it still like really depends because I'm trying to think of like outside of Nintendo and Sony, I'm really trying to think what other collaborations could Fortnite make with this gaming season. Because again, Sonic, Sega with Sonic and Persona, they could still include some other characters from other Sega games. Microsoft, they still got a few as well from across the board, from Activision, Rare, and a few other gaming companies. I'm trying to think, what else is there? It's kind of one of those things where you really gotta think about it, because it could be almost anything, really. Especially given the nature of Fortnite. At this rate, anything can go in terms of collaborations. So, who knows down the line. Because all I know is, like, obviously I know the one thing that will definitely return for the gaming season that will happen is, I'm trying to think, because I know there's the Street Fighter movie coming out later in October, so we'll definitely see. Like, it does make me question, like, will we just get a simple re-release of the Street Fighter content, you know, with, you can't escape from me, I'm Batman. Okay, Batman needs to go and get some, shoot him in. You know, don't add like, you know, Riku. Cause I found I don't know. Again, I haven't bought Riku yet or that whatever, or Waiku in particular. But did they add a Ken to Fortnite? Because I feel like it's like there's a lot of characters, and I know there's still a few missing from like the main games, but I feel like Ken would have been one of the obvious choices alongside with, you know, Raikou, Chun-Li, and all the other characters that has been included in the game in some form or way. I was just kind of food for thought in terms of, this is the same one I'm already holding. I'm not going for a downgraded version just because it's free. I find it in a chest. No one tells you how to do it, Master Rain. I know, I'm just stating the obvious. I'm a billionaire. I'm not that stupid. Oh, and there's more. Dude, Mordecai. Dude. There we go. That's okay then. Providing that's just the NP. Oh yeah, because there's still the John Wick dog underneath, so that's just probably just NPCs running around. I don't know. Yeah, at least I just master that one and go. Let's collect whatever small pieces of junk I can get, and might as well grab some fish for dinner. Go for you, and then switch this round. Because I already maxed out the fish. I already have. Ooh, actually, come back. Come back. I know for certain you are new anyway. You're a new one. I know for certain you're new, so you do just fine. I think it's gonna be my first gem sprite, I think. Because I haven't done that far down this. So, okay, let's... Oh shit. Someone's sliding in somewhere, so better quick get this shit quick. There we go. Hey, we're safe. At least if nothing else, at least I got one one of these gen sprites or whatever the fuck they're called. I'm just collecting my fellow man. I'm gonna spin around backwards to release the dog. There we go. No one can call Batman a monster. Some people can call you a monster, Batman. It's just not the one you're thinking of. For saving a dog's life. They're fighting up above anyway. I think that's what they're doing. Gonna whoop. I'm Batman. I'm gonna shoot you. Oh no, Batman's been shot. I must run. I must run for my life. Come with me, SpongeBob. We must be safe. Okay, Mr. Batman, we're gonna be safe together. You tell me you make some delicious food, right? Oh. Batman ain't stupid. There we go. I destroyed a car. Ain't that sick? Yeah, I done pretty worse with exploding cars. It's been like, how many driver tests to destroying cars? He's the king of demon hunters. Kill it. I ended up getting killed instead. I can stop doing the Batman voice. I can stop doing Batman. Okay, let's see. Maybe I'll do two more rounds. Let's see who's next on the list. Number 44. Yeah, all things considered, we have. I feel like out of it, you'll definitely get something with Steven Universe and the Amazing World of Gumball at some point down the line. Okay, so again, 7, 11, 15, 19, 23, 27, 23, 37, 41. So, wait, actually. See, 7, 11, 15, 19, 23, 27, 31, 35, 39, 41. So, 44. So I guess we're going to Huggy Wuggy next. I guess that's our next one, our second to last one. Anyway, so there's still one more after this. Providing how long I last with Huggy Wuggy, in this moment right now. But yeah, no, like I said, we already have like how many characters of Warner Brothers and Cartoon Network and all that stuff in here. Having Steven Universe characters, it would make sense to add down the line. The only thing I would be kind of questioning on, really, when it comes to Steven Universe is obviously they would just probably like make Steven based on like the future design of the character. Because realistically, like, the most I can think of with Steven Universe, Garnet fits, Pearl would fit, Amethyst, it's not because of any, like, abilities. I think she fits fine, but it's just the body type of, Amethyst that might be a bit iffy. Pearl, Paradox can at least get the mech suit from the series to control it, and then you got, of course, Lapis be fine. But yeah, Amazing World Gumball, I think there is discussions about Gumball getting a collaboration too, but yeah, I definitely would say, in terms of like the kids themselves, being Gumball, Doran, and Nereus, they would be definitely sidekicks. Nicole probably would be the only real proper choice you really could include, because then you gotta get Richard in there. That boy be beefy. He'd be a chunky lad, even more so than probably Homer Simpson, Peter Griffin combined. So he would definitely not be included in the game in some form or way. So yeah, realistically, a Gumball collab might really stick to giving to Nicole, and then, of course, like I say, give Gumball, Darwin, and he was there. Unless they do Buff Richard. I don't think the Amazing World of Gumball fans are ready to play Fortnite with Buff Richard. I think he might be the crossing line for that one. Maybe some people will say, "I'll fuck with it," but others, not so much. You know, I think we already have enough weird extensions with the Adventure Time characters as is, so having it be with Gumball with that would be a bit iffy. Let's try and see where this person is at. There's multiple people around upstairs and down. Okay, so goes shooting. Shooting from the inside, perhaps? Yeah, that's like the... No, I'm outside. Wait, what the fuck is this? Send his servants. Oh, hello, Nick A30, or that's what it's courage. Well, you got the Spider-Man. Got the Spider-Man hands. Again, I'm losing track. I don't know if I have you or not, but I'm going to just go in. Let's see who sends the servants. Okay, I'm only reading chat. What the fuck is going on? I'm seeing a massive amount of these people just saying sending his servants and whatever this shit is. I don't know what that is. Hang on. Let me check my Twitch real quick here. I'm really trying to figure out what's going on with my Twitch, because I'm not used to this many people suddenly out of the blue in my chat. Let me check. Oh, don't worry, a big buff demon waited you, that's all. Oh. I don't, this tells you how I'm still new to Twitch, that I don't know about this. I know at least about raiding in some form of way, but in terms of dealing with it, I'm a bit iffy on in terms of how that actually works. So, I was a bit concerned. I thought I had some bots in the chat. I was like, oh, fuck. Here comes the bots. And now here comes Huggy Wuggy doing a Spider-Man. Spider Huggy, he will hug you with his hands, and while he does it, he will swing around the place, and he'll hang around. Yeah, don't worry, I was just getting new with this whole Twitch thing, so it's wasn't fully sure. Even though I have been here for a couple of weeks, a couple of months, just haven't really considered it a main thing. Now, let's land and shoot this guy in the forehead for that. Shoot this woman in the forehead. Gotta be Huggy Wuggy is inclusive. He shoots everybody, including men and women. Children? Yeah, it depends if they got mech suits. In this game, it all depends. Well, I mean, hey, at least that's a nice thing to know that someone is like saying, "Here, check my Twitch." At least it's nice to know somebody. Woo! I don't even know where that shooting came from. And again, as I was saying, it's nice to know that at least somebody was like saying, "Hey, check," looking at my streams and going, "Here, everybody, raid him, and give him that support while he has a chance of not knowing anything." I've been so used to talking mostly to an empty audience that just this happened to make me go, something sus happened and I don't like it. Especially with my autism ass not knowing shit. Well, I'm only getting the hang of these spider webs. It only took Huggy Wuggy to find out what this shit does. And there we go. I need a proper gun. Oh, actually, I'm gonna go back and get rid of these sprites. Oop, providing I don't get shot. Yeah, fair enough, that's nice to know. It's nice to know that you don't bite. I don't do well with biters. Come on, shoot the woman, shoot the woman. Shoot. Huggy Wuggy says, kill everybody equally. But in that case, shoot the women first. I don't even know. Oh god, I'm not used to now looking at say 24. Oh, 24 people watching the live stream now. Just when I'm about to end it, like, after this next round. I don't even know where they're shooting at. Oh, don't tell me they're hiding up above there out of all places, the spammy bastards. Huggy Wuggy, fly. Huggy, will you move faster? Move your lanky, hokey ass elsewhere. There we go. Gotta get rid of these sprites and heal myself at the same time. Hoping the storm isn't coming anytime soon. And I know I can never get the hang of the bank shark. Oh no, somebody's coming. Alright. Stay cool, Huggy Wuggy. There could be a tent that's just flying by. Nah, just mind your own business. Any case? Oh no. Okay, Huggy Wuggy, just leave them be. Unless somebody's literally flying above my head. I'm getting out of here. Go, my sprite friends. Spriteys, go. Shit. There. Well, I saved my sprites. Huggy Wuggy wasn't gonna let those sprites die. One way or another. Okay, so let's see. Alright, I'm down to do one more, but let's do one more spin. Let's see who will be the lucky last character to be a part of the thumbnail. 51. Okay, let's see who's 51 in this on this thing. Okay, so again, 3, 7, 11, 15, 19, 23, 27, 31, 35, 39, 43, 47, 51. So, oh, actually, 51. Actually, so it's V. We're going. Our last character is V from Arcane. So that's our last one in particular. Well, I do bite sometimes. And then keep your teeth away from me, right? Keep that away from me. I don't like it. But yeah, after this will be when the stream ends. But oh yeah, now I'm only now looking at my because the thing is, I only kept my phone on to make sure I had my the spin wheel option up. And I did not check it for actual like Twitch notifications and stuff like that. So I didn't know. It's only now I'm looking at this the hype train going on right now. So hey, at least it's nice to know someone did that with the hype train for me. Alright, so again, let's see. Yep, we still got a bunch of John Ricks. I thought for one I saw the Tung Salon, but no, it's just Kill Bill. Hey, Sleepo, thanks for joining. At least it's nice to actually have an audience for once in these live streams. Eventually down the line. Let's see, Purple Woman. It's a Purple Woman. Let's see if any other bizarre crossovers are here. We got Fishy. No bizarre ones. No bizarre ones. Shit. It's the whole appeal of Fortnite for me. Just getting some weird sentences that I never thought you'd say, like, I don't know, Homer Simpson shooting Art the Clown, or Jason Voorhees killing Batman. Oh, you know, that's multiverses. I still miss multiverses. I still miss that shit every day. Despite the fact I still got it downloaded on my PlayStation 5, I still miss that game. Especially with how much stuff I got in that. But that's Warner Brothers and their incompetence. Even if it did now allow us to get all these Warner Brothers characters in Fortnite now, so... I guess it's one of those you lose this, but you gain this as a result. So I guess there's that, I suppose. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, well, I know that. Like, I have Twitter. Like, I have, like, both YouTube and Twitter for how many years, and yeah, I do it mainly for fun. Because obviously some days I've been better at it than others. Okay, well, first of all, I'm not even going for the enemy. I'm not even going for the NPCs. I'm going for you because you shot me first. Hey, please, I tried saving you guys from danger. If you're going after me, alright, fine. This is what you get for trying to be nice. I don't know if this is actually how V would actually react in the show, but you know what? Fuck it. One time she showed kindness, and this is what she gets. I don't even know if she's like a hero, a villain, and an anti-hero. I need to watch Arcane at some point. I don't know why I haven't yet, but at some point I'll get to it. Switch this off and make it, because who knows if I'm gonna get shot in the ass. Let's see. Anything else around this area? We'll find out soon enough. Okay. How many more shotguns does one man need? I think I had more shotguns found than anything else in this game so far. Alright, so let's see. And the duck committed suicide. Wait! There's a tendency they always go out the window around this area. Let's see. Do I dare be brave and come in, or do I stumble low? I might be second guessing my thoughts here. Let's get out before someone hits me. All the pussy move, but I don't have much hope in my surroundings in that situation. Let's go to the hotel. Fuck this. I'm gonna go for the Hasbin Hotel instead. I hope that place is nice at this time of year. There's only one person shooting. Oh, there's two. Meaning I can get the kill. Oh look, a fairy! Or in this case, Mechagodzilla. You killed Mechagodzilla for fun. Just go, hey Mechagodzilla, that was a nice round you had there. I'm just about to blast your mecha face into pieces. We can't make. We gotta stop you from appearing in the new Godzilla movie coming out later at the end of the year. Maybe that even depends if you even get that far into the new universe of movies they're doing in Japan. I'm not even talking about in terms of the MonsterVerse movie, since we know you've been in there. You've been there since Godzilla vs. Kong. SpongeBob finds that so funny we found a cube fight. Now I'm about to shoot this PlayStation Plus model in the face. No PlayStation, you pay for your Fortnite, pay for your skins. Don't go to PlayStation Plus and get it for free. Says probably seeing somebody out there that just goes like, here, put in some money into it. Don't get shit for free. Or at least get it free. At least, do a little bit. Let's see, I wonder who's this. Okay, it's the biggest Harley Quinn. Look how tall she is compared to her like regular model. Like everyone else, like Catwoman, Poison Ivy, all them stuff, they're like normal. They're like normal size proportions as NPCs goes. And then here comes like 5'5" Harley Quinn coming in there. I mean, in fairness, some people would pay for that, but not me. I wouldn't even be in that shit in the first place. I'm killing this Raven knockoff. And also the Catwoman knockoff, too. Yeah, this is really going DC. Fuck. Well, I guess that's what I get for talking shit about DC and wanting to almost call them Timu DC's characters anyway. I feel like in fairness though, it's not that hard to not notice Harley Quinn. I mean, especially considering again the outfit given for her in that occasion. It's probably easy to see the half naked Harley Quinn in the beach compared to like regular Harley Quinn. I mean, unless you want to go with the Suicide Squad version from like 2016, which in that case, no, keep that shit away from me. I don't want that version of Harley Quinn. That's the only version of Harley Quinn I outright do not like in terms of her design. I don't even mind the later versions of her as is. I just don't like the one in Suicide Squad. At least the James Gunn one made it look good. But yeah, that's kind of it with the live stream anyway. It was just a quick couple of rounds while the season lasts. I know technically it's still around tomorrow because it's only the battle pass. I think that's ending tomorrow. So again, like I said, when it comes to like the John Wick pen and ink style, like this is really like the real best opportunity you can really get the Simpsons version of the John Wick. Man, it's still big ass forehead. It's so weird to think like Disney and Lionsgate agreed to make a Simpsonized version of John Wick for Fortnite. Like that's something you can only get in this game, despite the fact that Simpsons have made their parody versions of John Wick in the show too. Um, but yeah, I still figured to at least give this like the proper live stream to end season 3 of chapter 7. Still, beyond all the sprite hunting stuff, I think the season was pretty decent. I still kind of prefer season 2 more because I like the rival system. The whole rivalry system where, you know, you can pick, it'll randomly pick someone out and then you gotta go and try and find them. That was fun. I feel like that was the best gameplay mechanic Fortnite added in a while. And everything else was also just purely on the comedic angle of what characters would randomly get picked, you know, as rival systems. Because with my interest with collab skins and all that stuff, it was funny to look at random crossover fights you'd never thought you'd see, like Homer Simpson versus John Wick, or Bugs Bunny versus the Doomslayer, or Art the Clown versus Jake the Dog. It's like that type of stuff was like the appeal of that season for me. And I kind of wish it was brought back in like a smaller way because the sprites are coming back next season. Uh, and again, a few of the sprites I might get, like the Sonic and Tails one, but as far as the rest of them go, like maybe if they have a cool collab thing, like I don't know, Crash Bandicoot, you know, Spyro, Mega Man, if they feature other characters that's in sprites, or most likely they'll feature other franchises in particular that hasn't been used in a while, or not enough to be included as skins in the game, but you can still include them in sprites. I don't know. We'll figure it out at that time anyway, but yeah, so I don't know. Again, I'll make another live stream on Thursday when the season launches anyway down the line, and we'll get to see how it plays. Main thing, obviously, I'm more looking forward to is obviously where Sonic is placed in the Battle Pass. I know there's the mention that he'll be Tier 1, I think, but obviously, I don't know, knowing Fortnite, there's always a catch. It's never that easy to get something you really like, especially given how Sonic is like the only gaming character that's a part of the Battle Pass, where everything else, all the other collabs are all in the item shop. So I don't know, I'm kind of waiting for some form of a catch with Sonic, even if it's cool to have Sonic in the game, as well the edit style that has Super Sonic and Tails as a sidekick as well. So I don't know. We'll find out down the line whenever the season goes through. So again, thank you all for watching, especially since again this is probably again the hype train kind of helped actually brought some life to this chat in comparison to other live streams I've been in lately. And I'm hopeful that maybe down the line this could happen again at some point. Just just got to be more aware of it next time in case I'm like, oh shit, here comes the bots. So thank you all for watching so much, and I'll see you until my next live stream on Thursday. See you guys later.